select data, upper sideband, and then the audio goes in through the back.
Automatically, even though you're not using the push-to-talk from the back?
Yes, sir.
Oh, crap.
I found it. I actually had to do some searching on the internet. I had been operating FTA, and I came back to just sideband, and I could key the radio with the mic, or I could put it on box and key radio with the mic, but I had no audio. And that's because the preset was turned on. And the preset just moves the audio to the rear, but all the other stuff is still there. But it's funny that I could actually key the radio with Vox. In other words, it was taking audio from the mic, but it was routing the audio from the back. It was just strange.
Oh, yeah, that's for the data upper sideband. What if I'm on 40 meters and I want to go lower? Will the data lower also go to the back?
I would assume.
God, yeah, we tried everything. You don't know, man. We had radio. I was so disappointed in that. I was so disappointed. There was no way to key it. So, and that doesn't change the frequency response? There's still full frequency with the data?
Well, yeah, your data would, in your data mode, everything's set flat.
Oh, God, that's interesting. That's interesting, brother. All right, but I am keying it from the rear there, so, I mean, it's of no issue now. But prior to having that data jack, I had the data jack plugged in with audio. I could never get anything out of it. It just blew my mind. No matter what I did, I couldn't key it. If I used the Vox or the Mox, I think if I used the Mox, I was able to get some audio out or something. Something silly like that. The Mox control in the front?
Well, the Mox and the Vox will work no matter what setting that you have it on. That's the thing that blew me away. In other words, if I said a word with the Vox turned on, the radio would key up, but the audio was coming from the back of the radio.
Isn't that crazy? So, yeah, that's how it is on the ICOM, too. The 7800, the Vox will key from voice, but won't put any audio there with the mic gain all the way down, but it'll key the mic. It'll key the radio. So the Vox circuit is before the mic gain.
Obviously.
Excellent.
Well, this works basically the same way, so it's just, one of those quirks. But of course, now that I know that, that'll never happen again.
Yeah, but it's wonderful now. It was great for me because then I went to the back. I have a beautiful balanced output system where I take the output of my audio rack and I split it into 4 ways, and each one, 2 of them have controls on them, and well, actually all 4 of them have a level control. I'm feeding all 4 radios simultaneously with a splitter, and of course I just have on 1 radio at a time, so no hums, no feedbacks, and I love it. All right, brother.
All right, lesson learned. We all learn as we go along, and you, boy.
But another way to do it is to key it from the 5-pin plug as well. That was what I found out. But then you telling me that you switch the data, and it looks over there, that's interesting. You gotta try that.
With USB data, any of the audio that will be transmitted comes from the rear.
I wonder if I tried that and it didn't work. But you tried it and it did work.
Yep.
Were you feeding audio into the jack or just, well, of course you were using it for FTA, but did you try with regular audio?
Well, if I could feed the audio. In other words, right now, if I went to USB data, my microphone wouldn't work, and the only audio that's coming to radio would be from the rear. So,
well, I was feeding it from the rear. So I see. Well, I can't try it out because I'm push to talking from the rear. So, I mean, even if I engage it, I would still... Oh, no, wait a second. I could engage it. You're right. I could engage it, but not use the push-to-talk. Use the Vox. Switch to Vox. And see if that keyed it up.
Well, the Vox will key up, but, yeah, correct. It should work that way. If you're... Well... No. The Vox can work through the data jack also. In other words, the data jack is just flat audio coming in.
Exactly, but you have to get a way to get it into the transmitted path, and I couldn't do it with any other push-to-talk except the push-to-talk that was part of the 5-pin data jack. The second I engaged that, the audio was automatically routed to the transmit path.
Right. In other words, they thought about it. If you're keying it from the microphone jack, it's routing the audio that way. If you're keying it from the rear, it's routing it that way automatically. But if you go USB data, in other words, if you were going to run, yeah. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that they have thought about that, and that's the reason it works that way.
But you could circumvent keying from the back, you say, by selecting USB data. If you select the USB data, then you could key it with the mic in the front for audio?
Yep.
That's amazing. But I wonder if it changes any of the bandwidth. No, you still have the same bandwidth when you run the FT8. You can run anything you want. You can run wide, you run whatever filter you want. You can add the parametric EQ in. You can do all that stuff.
Okay, Kevin. Kilo Charlie 2, Mike Hotel Yankee in New York, Mobile, November United 4 Yankee. Name is Jim. I'm in Florida. You're got a nice signal, over. Okay, running about S5 here, Jerry. I'm sorry. Jeez. You know, I get confused, Kevin. You know, well, I got about 10 years on you, so that's why I forget everything. Yeah, well, I'm 75, so I'm hanging in there right with it. This is an FTDX10, and I'm running about 1 kilowatt right now. Yeah, it was somewhere around that. I don't remember exactly what I paid for it, but it was in that region. Yeah, or get that one fixed. All right, Kevin. Well, you're sounding very good here. The audio sounds fine, and You're plenty loud. Okay, Kevin, see you again. KC2MHY. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, Randy. He probably went back to work. And are you still there, Tony? All right, we chased everybody off. NU4Y.